So when my cousin got to Jamaica to relieve my aunt from the hospital, because when she landed in Montego Bay, she landed after 2 in Montego Bay. From Montego Bay to Mandeville is like a 3 hours drive. She went straight to Mandeville so she could relieve my auntie so she could go home from the hospital. That was Friday night. So she got to the hospital around after 7 p.m. When my aunt went home, that's when she realized that Jayden is not home.
But what I'm saying is that she didn't saw Jayden Friday, none at all. I tell you, me not ask you. Me not tell you. Me actually I tell you. Because how Sheneque left and go to go bed and come back fast. It can puzzle me.
Yeah.
How fast he come back?
Yeah. If the father don't want to solve it, the mother don't want to solve it. If the auntie don't want to solve it, or just the uncle probably want to solve it.
On my suburbs and my subdons, big up on a nice clean self, and to the newbies here, welcome to the channel. In Jamaica, we have a saying that says, cock mouth kill cock. And when a person got arrested, the police always read out their rights and let them know that anything they say will be used against them in the court of law. In Jayden Smith's disappearance case, everything that Sheneque, Mr. T, and the auntie say will be used against them. Every lie that Sheneque told will be revealed right here, right now. The family always wanted to look like we here on social media is making up stories and telling lies, when in fact they are the one always coming with different story in every interview that they do. Now, yesterday, I told you all that L.A. Lewis solved the case without even knowing. And here it is. Listen keenly to everything that I am going to tell you. Right now, everything that I am going to say is no longer speculation. It is what comes out of the family mouth. Sheneque said she reached Jamaica 2 p.m. the Friday evening in Montego Bay. The police need to contact the airport to confirm if the time frame is correct. Now, I have a question for Sheneque. Why did you book your flight to arrive at Montego Bay instead of Kingston, given the fact that Kingston would have been more quicker and faster for you to reach Mandeville? Was the plane ticket more cheaper for you to take that route, or you needed an alibi? Did you deliberately buy your plane ticket to arrive in Montego Bay because you had a plan and you didn't want it to look suspicious? Jayden Smith school over 2:30 and you didn't want to arrive early in Jamaica for fingers to point on you. So you choose Montego Bay as your arriving route, but you would have given Jayden strict orders before leaving home that you will send someone to pick him up after school on Perth Road and they would bring him to you. Sheneque, I am just asking, was it a premeditated plan? If you arrive in Kingston, you would have reached Mandeville too early. You would have reached too quick. So arriving in Montego Bay would be much better. No one would be pointing any finger at you. You said you arrived in Mandeville at 6 p.m. and went to the KFC because the baby wanted chicken and chips. You reach the hospital 7 p.m. KFC can be crowded on the weekend, so we're not saying it is impossible for you to spend an hour in KFC line. Hold up. So why did your father said when you reach the hospital, Jayden was in school? Based on the time frame, Jayden's school would have been long over if you arrived in the night. You said when you arrive at the hospital, you relieve your mother so she could go home. When your mother went home, that is when the discovery was made that Jayden did not reach home. The aunt husband confidently stated that when Sheneque reached at the hospital, Jayden was in school. We're going down the rabbit hole, people. We are going down the rabbit hole. The evidence is right here on video. At this point, The family cannot blame the internet for any conspiracy theory because it's what they say we are going off, right? Sheneque's father said he left Sheneque and the baby at the hospital and went home. Then he contradicted himself and said Sheneque and her friend were on Spurtree Road at his wife's boss' home to freshen up because she didn't bring any clothes to Jamaica. So Sheneque, you have clothes at your mother's boss' home? L.A. Lewis asked the father what time. He said it was early in the morning. Them confused. Or is it me? Did Sheneque reach the hospital late Friday evening or early Friday morning? Let me repeat. Did Sheneque reach the hospital early Friday morning or late Friday evening? Because based on what the uncle is saying, the time frame that he have given would have proved that Sheneque did not land in Jamaica or reach the hospital late Friday evening. Sheneque reached Jamaica early Friday morning, people. Early Friday morning, Sheneque reached the hospital based on what the uncle is saying. The time frame that he has given proved that Sheneque landed in Jamaica and reached the hospital early Friday morning and not in the evening as she stated. The man said when Sheneque was at the hospital, Jayden was in school. And on the other hand, Sheneque said she reached the hospital 7 p.m. the Friday night. So people, Sheneque's son's foot got broken the Thursday in the evening at around 6. And Sheneque reached Jamaica early Friday morning around 2 a.m. and not 2 p.m. in the evening. So that means that Sheneque was definitely the one who told Jayden to meet her on Perth Road the evening after he left school. Because she was already in Jamaica. I am going off what the family members said. The father said that he met Sheneque at the pharmacy and gave her the bunch of keys for his wife's boss house on Spurtree in the evening around 3 p.m. So how Sheneque reached Jamaica 7 p.m. in the night. He further explained that to how Sheneque went to bed and come back so fast, it puzzled him. People, the statement that I am quoting from is exactly Sheneque's father's word. Exactly his words from the interview that he did yesterday with L.A. Lewis. I told y'all that L.A. Lewis solved the case, I wanna think it was joke. Now listen to this. Sheneque was in Jamaica from early Friday morning, went to the hospital, saw the state in which her son was in, and premeditated and execute Jayden's demise. When she realized that her action was catching up to her, she created a fake story, giving herself an alibi about how she reached Jamaica late Friday evening in Montego Bay, and it took her 4 hours to reach Mandeville. Everything was perfectly planned by Sheneque, but the biggest mistake she made, she couldn't coerce the father to fabricate the story. People, the father is innocent. Him no know nothing about Jayden's disappearance. Everything he said on LA interview yesterday is true. Everything that came out of Sheneque's mouth are lies. She realized she got trapped and searching for a way out with a lot of makeup story. Jayden's aunt is given guilty. She is not a part of the murder, but she put 2 and 2 together and realized that her daughter is the one who committed the crime. As the mother, she have to take her daughter's side. Remember, Jayden is not her pitney. She would have never choose Jayden over her own daughter. So what she do? She keeps the secret. Not even her husband. She tell She did not even tell her husband. She have to keep him in the dark because he genuinely cared about Jayden and his mouth is light. If him know, he will not condone or keep the secret. After L.A. Lewis went to Mandeville yesterday, he picked up exactly what happened to Jayden. Last night on his live, he was so irritated when he discovered what had took place with Jayden and saying that he was discontinuing with the case. He said it's only the aunt's husband is interested in finding Jayden. LA words, not mine. Demar Sheneque brother played a role, but I doubt it was intentional. I feel as if he was just doing what he was told as a child and complied, not knowing it would have been detrimental. With everything being said on social media, I feel as if he knows that the sister is the one who took away Jayden, but have to keep it to himself like the mother. The police need to go to the mother boss house on Spur Tree and investigate the property. Based on my analysis and careful assessment of the case, this case is bigger than me and you. And to be honest, people, this will be my last review on the case because the case have a lot of things to it. Jayden Smith is not alive, and it's the sad truth. Not only that, people, the aunt husband said that Jayden last seen wasn't on Perth Road. It was Grove Road. But Sheneque said it was confirmed that his last scene was on Perth Road. The story continued to change every time they do an interview. In order for the investigator to solve this case, he or she will have to start from the airport to check to see exactly when Sheneque arrived in the country and take the investigation from there. Sheneque should also be held in questioning because she is the main suspect. So a quick summary, people, of what I just said. The time frame that Sheneque have given, saying that she arrived in Jamaica 6 p.m. and reached at the hospital 7 p.m. That time frame is false. Sheneque was here in Jamaica from early Friday morning. So she had a lot of time to plan how she was going to take Jayden out. Everything with Sheneque say a lie. These are the videos to back up and to prove everything I just said.
She no come here. She no come here, sir.
So you can't defend her, not
no, we can't defend her because Jayden was in school when she the hospital.
Yes.
When we left hospital, she left with the baby. And me and my wife and Deborah come home.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah, where was she at that time?
When no, we would know where Jayden go because they tell we the hospital.
No man. While Jayden at school,
Sheneque and his friend named Tommy we live in our area, so was Perchy at the same time go freshen up because he no carry no clothes for foreign. So he just go as Perchy up the tell about for me wife boss.
Yeah, but what about what time?
You know, I really remember time like that, but already early morning. Early morning part.
No, what we talking about the time now when Jayden supposed to that school. Yes, until him got the local fast food place. Yes, and at that time you now were on the road.
Yes.
Hustling. Yes, and so that's a now. But where were Sheneque at the time?
Sheneque and Tommy, that's Perchy. Yes, that's Perchy.
Yeah, but the thing now, you don't know so that's Perchy like that people don't ask.
Yeah, me understand what you say. But me carry the bunch of key go give Sheneque in her hand right down
no, me know in the morning.
Yeah, down we don't 3 Angels Pharmacy.
At what time?
As me tell you say early about 9 o'clock.
Alright, so no, 9 o'clock no, after certain hours.
Of course. But my wife and them are still in the hospital with she.
With Sheneque?
Yes.
Alright. So, and then after your wife left the hospital with Sheneque now.
No man, when Sheneque got the hospital, we were there. When Sheneque walked in, I was going to buy a soup down at the hospital something.
So that's what time Sheneque walked in?
Sheneque walked in, I will tell you time now really.
So what time you would say you reach the hospital?
Reach our hospital maybe about say, you don't want to tell no lie, but I tell you say, in the evening really that far.
But after 7?
No man, no man, earlier that man, maybe about say in the about cause school on Friday is over 1:30.
Yeah.
So maybe about say anyway after them the hours there.
After 1:30 they reach hospital?
No man, we reach school hospital maybe about say 3 o'clock the hours, yeah, maybe a little later.
So when my cousin got to Jamaica to relieve my aunt from the hospital, because when she landed in Montego Bay, she landed after 2 in Montego Bay. From Montego Bay to Mandeville is like a 3 hours drive. She went straight to Mandeville so she could relieve my auntie so she could go home from the hospital. That was Friday night. So she got to the hospital around after 7 p.m. When my aunt went home, that's when she realized that Jayden is not home. That's when the discovery was made that Jayden did not reach home from school.
So just the time we are trying to work. Yes, and so Jayden school over 1 o'clock.
No.
What time?
Jayden school over 2:30.
2:30 Jayden school over, right? And then you would have say you reach the school now after the hospital after 3.
Yes.
Yes, and then after you reach the hospital now, then Sheneque come in.
Sheneque come right because we just yes. Sheneque walk in, she and me.
She walk in at the school.
In the hospital.
In the hospital.
But hospital has enough camera, you can go down the street, check out in the
what time? So was she at the hospital before you come, or was she come at the hospital after you come?
Okay, me tell you, say me there just a few minutes before she come in.
All right, so before she come in. So what the people look at? People look at the time when Jayden
yes.
from school,
yes,
and the time when Sheneque come at the hospital. Cause remember, what we were, we were to make sure said the people not judge wrong.
No, but they can't do anything.
So, no man, never say the people.
No, man, then do what they have to do.
No, when people do what they want to do, sometimes chaos can happen the family. So you have to make the thing work out.
No, but we can't remember every time. Remember, say me I drive.
No, man, what we are saying now, no. All right, between me and you, before me even come down here, what me and you repeat when I say, yes, and because me tell him say that man, him put in or nothing.
No, neither, none of we none nothing.
So, no, what me doing now? You don't want a whole heap of case.
And then me know say I come from about 2 or 3 days ago.
Me know, because I announced me come plus the world, yes, and so, but
me know.
And the thing what we try to say now,
you want to see me?
the time space. Because remember, you know, there's somebody who upon the stand here now is that you is Sheneque mainly.
Look here,
yes,
let me tell you something. Sheneque would have no reason for her Jayden. And the reason why I tell you Sheneque would have no reason for her Jayden. Sheneque never see Jayden, and I will show you. Me can't talk.
Yes, man. Yes.
But what I'm saying is that she didn't saw Jayden Friday, none at all. I tell you, me not ask you. Me not tell you, me not actually I tell you. Because how Sheneque left and go to go bed and come back fast. It can puzzle me.
Yeah.
How fast he come back?
Yeah.
Cousin of yours did you pick you up at any point and you and the cousin some car business with you and the cousin give you a car or something?
No, my dear. Again, and police can get the footage from there. First, I went to KFC when I just came to Mandeville because the baby wanted chicken and chips, and this was about 6:50 when I text mommy and said waiting on it. Then I meet them at 7:09 and I got to the hospital. And at the hospital was mommy, daddy, them.
But me carry the bunch of key go give Sheneque in her hand right down
No, me know in the morning.
yeah, down well I know, we don't 3 angels pharmacy.
At what time?
As me tell you say
Early in the morning.
about 9 o'clock.
Alright, so no, 9 o'clock, no, after certain hours.
Of course. But my wife and them are still in the hospital with she.
With Sheneque?
Yes.
Alright. So, and then after your wife left the hospital with Sheneque now?
No man, when Sheneque got the hospital, we were there. When Sheneque walked in, I was going to buy a soup down at the hospital something.
So that's what time Sheneque walked in?
Sheneque walked in, I will tell you time now really.
So what time you would say you reach the hospital?
Reach our hospital maybe about say, you don't want to tell no lie, but I tell you say, in the evening really that far.
But after 7?
No man, no man, earlier that man, maybe about say in the About, cause school on Friday is over 1:30.
Yeah.
So maybe I will say, anyway, after them the hours there.
After 1:30, they reach hospital.
No man, we reach school, hospital, maybe about say, 3 o'clock the hours, yeah, maybe a little later.
So just the time we try for work. That's so Jayden school over 1 o'clock.
No.
What time?
Jayden school over 2:30.
2:30 Jayden school over, right? And then you would have to you reach the school now after the hospital after 3.
Yes.
Yes, and then after you reach the hospital now, then Sheneque come in.
Sheneque come right because we just yes. Sheneque walk in, she attack me.
She walk in at the school, in the hospital.
But hospital has no camera, you can't go down the floor, but you can't see the
what time? So was she at the hospital before you come, or was she go at the hospital after you come?
Okay, me tell you, say me there just a few minutes before she come in.
All right, so before she come in. So what people look at? People look at the time when Jayden from school, and the time when Sheneque come at the hospital. Because remember, you know, what we were, we were to make sure said the people not judge wrong.
No, but they can't do anything they want to.
No man, never said the people.
No, man, they do what they have to do.
No, when people do what they want to do, sometimes chaos can happen. You said the public, so you have to make the thing work out.
No, but we can't remember every time. Remember, say me I drive.
No, man, what we have said now. All right, between me and you, before me even come down here, what me and you repeat when I say, yes, because me tell him say the man, him put in a nothing.
Neither, none of we know nothing.
So, no, what me do now? You don't want a whole heap of case.
And then me know say I come from about 2 or 3 days ago.
Me know, because I announced me come plus the world, yes, so, but
me know.
I the thing what we try,
you want to see me?
The time space. Because remember, you know, the somebody who upon the stand here now is that you know, is Sheneque mainly.
Look here,
yes,
let me tell you something. Sheneque would have no reason for her Jayden. And the reason why I tell you Sheneque would have no reason for her Jayden. Sheneque never see Jayden, and I will show you. Me can't talk.
Yes, man.
Sheneque is a little girl who kind of, you know, saying grow out of the hood. So them not really want, that him our what you call it? The baby shower never keep a yard.
Yeah.
So you know, so then kind of a year she not come here.
Yes.
She not come here. When they come, they go a spiritual before my wife work.
Yes.
I'm boss up there. So me no know if any. You understand?
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that she didn't saw Jayden Friday, none at all. I tell you, me not ask you. Me not tell you. Me not ask you. I tell you because how Sheneque left and go to go bed and come back fast. It kind of puzzle me.
Yeah.
How fast he come back?
Yeah.
Me drive, me run this. Me run this and like when people talk about time span and we are tell lie and we not looking at people's face. Tell Louis me not have nothing.
Yes.
You are not that high. One look you miss come on TikTok and he must say him come from the area and he must say they lock up the father. Police lock up the father, the only that the father had the junk and he never want to get the statement.
Yeah.
So them take him and call him and he get the statement.
Yes.
And he come back.
That's Jayden father.
Jayden father.
Yeah.
Jayden mother live in here so, but he's a little woman you can't find too tough because sometimes you get a little one day work to do one what you call it, braid hair or something.
Yeah.
So you not really find him like that. You understand? They would have Jayden. So I don't like them. What you call it? Abandon him. But sometimes she have more picnic. So you know the resources is not there.
Alright, so Jayden big brother now live with Uno.
No sir. Yeah, Jayden big brother raised with we. That I rush and come right up.
Yeah, can I say about 21?
Yeah man.
So where was Russian at the time? Because remember saying
no Russian work at call center.
Call center.
Yes. When we call Russian, he was just coming in. Just coming in. They don't want that to my dog. No. They don't want something but to be afraid. Yeah. Russian was just coming in.
Yeah.
And when Russian, we call Russian inside in the new port. Because you push them through the system, you go across this high school through our hand.
Yeah.
And he come and run, come and the whole of it turn back on the road. You understand?
Yes.
And now Russian alone and Jayden alone race I have. We have other kids to race here.
Yes.
You understand? They have
more than an emperor.
I mean, take Sheneque. Sheneque was 9 months old. Sheneque's not married that time, but the wedding, my daughter.
Yes.
I mean, take Sheneque, brother, when he was very small. I mean, raise him, come on. To show you.
Yes.
I mean, get 3 picnic with my wife. Make 5. So I know, like say, we don't have it, but if you live in the family, you're happy, well satisfied.
Yes. All right. So the thing now, you know, what we do have to do now, we have to get now to the point now, the time schedule. We were Sheneque at that time there. You understand? Me as a man, I don't like to accuse people. Because I see in a place where people accuse people and them end up to be free. You understand? And a place where
but
people...
we are free.
You understand?
I know if we are free.
Yeah, no, man. Is that I'm done with the case. If the father don't want to solve it, the mother don't want to solve it, if the auntie don't want to solve it, or just the uncle probably want to solve it. Why should I keep and continue when I may get liberty?
Sheneque cannot go around this case anymore. She cannot haul and pull away and drag away all about the place with all kind of story. The fact remain what it is. Sheneque is guilty as charged people. She is guilty. Nothing that she say after this cannot save her. Nothing what Sheneque say after this, yeah, cannot save her. Because she premeditated and carried out the act. Her own mouth killer. Throughout the time the father taught people, everything that he is saying is in broad daylight he is speaking about. He's not speaking about Saturday morning. Because if he was speaking about Saturday morning, he wouldn't have said Jayden was in school. He would have said Jayden was missing. So Sheneque, guilty girl. You can't go around it. You're guilty.